This could be invasive.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So it's not always.
Oh my gosh.
It's not just me anymore.
There it is. Rachel has officially joined the Scream Club. Welcome aboard. It's going to be our cold open,
buddy.
That one right there.
It's probably going to kill me this time, isn't it?
I like how slow it was moving.
Oh,
too.
Jesus.
Gosh, it's so graphic.
That's kind of brutal.
Welcome, everyone, to Archaeology Arcade, the online program of the Florida Public Archaeology Network. I'm Mike with FPAN's Coordinating Center. I'm based out of Pensacola. Joining me once again is my colleague and our FPAN public archaeologist out of our Tallahassee office, Tristan. Tristan, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to searching for some glass eyeballs today.
Glass eyeballs, yeah. I know we've actually not done any of the Archaeology Arcade episodes. We took a couple months off because of the holidays, and then we had a conference, but now we're back. We're back at it. We decided that we would start 2022 off with this game that we've actually played several times now. This is going to be part 4 of Nancy Drew, Legend of the Crystal Skull. And of course, because we're playing a Nancy Drew game, we have with us today archaeologist Rachel Hines. Rachel, how are you?
I'm good. Glad to be back.
You're glad to be back. I know. So does everybody remember where we left off? I know we were, like you mentioned, Tristan, you were looking, we were looking for some glass eyeballs.
Yes.
Because we have to solve a whole bunch of puzzles, I guess, to do that.
We got 8 of them so far.
8 of them.
It's got to get heavy.
Okay, great. Well, I think Rachel, and of course you've played this game before, so you know what happens, but she's not telling us the end of it yet. So we're trying to find that out on our own. But of course you're helping us. So does anybody have a chance to look at the last episode that we did this?
Did we look at the last episode?
I did not.
I looked at the very end to see what the last thing we did was, and we just discovered this secret room, and we used that key that we found that was being guarded by a spider.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And the spider killed us, right? Didn't it bite us or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't do that.
And we had to try again. Yep.
But now we've got the eyeballs, so we're good.
Okay.
These
so
eyeballs.
This gives us a sense of how many eyeballs we have and how many we're going
So we're almost done.
No.
Well, maybe Tristan, he's actually very good at puzzles. So maybe we'll get through this. I don't know.
Get me to the puzzle
we need
first.
25 eyeballs. And we have 8.
So one question that's occurred to me already is, why do you have a secret exit to a secret room?
In case someone finds your secret room.
And they can't get out?
They can't get out, right? Looks like Barbara is joining us. She says, "Hey guys, hi Rachel. Hey Barbara, how are you doing?" For anybody joining us out there on Twitch live right now, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to use that stream chat, and we will happily engage with you in conversation. So if you got any questions about Nancy Drew, especially, probably want to direct those to Rachel. But also one of the reasons why we chose this game is because one of the prominent types of sites that is featured in this game is a cemetery. And so Rachel's done a lot of work with cemeteries through her master's research. And then our organization, the Florida Public Archaeology Network, has also done quite a bit of work working in historic cemeteries too. So if you got cemetery questions, just let us know.
Yep.
And we'll tell you something. I don't know. It's funny. I actually got a message today from a lady because I manage the St. Michael's Cemetery Facebook account. And she asked me if she said she really wanted to come to St. Michael. She'd heard about it before, but she'd never been. But that she also heard that it was haunted by ghosts, and she wanted to know if that was true. And I told her, no, it was not true, but she's welcome to come and visit.
Find out for herself.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. All I can say is I've spent a lot of time there, and I've never experienced any ghosts or hauntings. So that's, based on my experience anyways, no, it's not. But maybe, who knows? I doubt it. All right, so what do we got to do? What's next?
Well,
Okay.
I want to point out that this is little teeny costumes for the guy's iguana.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little ties and handcuffs.
It looks like a clown wig. Is
Clown
that what
wig.
that is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So eccentric is generous.
Yeah. What's up with the is that an ID badge
Where?
for the iguana?
Yeah, it looks like it's OD.
It looked like an ID.
Says
Yeah.
Iggy is the iguana's name, though. You can call him
Oh,
here.
interesting.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe
And you were on the right track trying to put something there.
paper. He eats paper. How do I get out of here?
There's a food in your
Oh, I thought he ate.
Is that for the iguana?
yeah.
Iggy,
I know it.
come here, Iggy. Got something for you.
Oh, nice. Barbara says, "Watch for him to fall from trees in
Yeah.
the cold."
Yeah. Oh no. Yes.
Creepy looking.
Yes.
Oh, we get to dress him up. Put the ID on him.
This seems like animal cruelty.
He likes it. He got food.
This is probably like a really cool application when this game came out. It's like, well, I can
Yeah.
actually put stuff
What
on.
do you mean was?
When it was new. Now it's pretty standard.
He's a blue collar clown pirate.
Yeah, I like it. Is there any point to this? I mean, is it
I
just for
remember
fun?
that we have to dress them up as something specific. but
There's like a combination that we
I
have
can't
to.
remember.
Okay, let's put the
Oh.
police hat on him. Or no glasses.
He's
I
a-
bet you. I don't know. That and maybe the hat and
Does it tell us if we get it right? Oh, it's
Yeah.
probably a mailman with a
Mhm.
satchel.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm still
kind of
intrigued by the ID. I would like to know more about the ID. I feel like that's something that's important. Or maybe it's not. I don't know.
So that, and then that's probably a set.
I like the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm.
I can't imagine an animal just calmly.
Well,
Sitting
it's
there
very
while you're
cold
doing
out right
this.
now.
That's
you know,
true.
so oh,
Maybe you drugged the fruit.
maybe we're missing
Yeah.
something.
Maybe we still have to find something.
A costume piece, probably.
Okay.
When we find a
Oops.
tiny
Dang
hat,
it.
we'll know.
Yeah. Tiny hat. Okay.
All right. Well,
The bummer is that means we're going to have to get another fruit.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember how we got it.
I do
but
not.
Actually, you did a good job, Tristan. I always have trouble with it, but you have to like shoot these
Oh, is
hornets
this thing?
like, with some
Oh.
kind of spray.
oh, okay.
You did good at that too.
All right. Then
but you have to like stun them to be able to go
Okay.
and get the fruit. So
And we
Okay.
did this guy, I think, right?
yeah.
mhm.
And we did while we were in this room, we found like a cemetery scavenger hunt.
Hmm.
So I don't know if there's anything else that we have to get in here, but
Maybe this cemetery is haunted.
Hey.
It's an eyeball?
Yep. Oh, no.
No.
Well,
it's just chewing gum.
That or Nancy's
Oh.
chewing the eyeball.
Chew it
you
again.
do have a little coin in your pouch.
Oh,
I
okay.
do. This
Put
one.
it in there.
Ah,
Oh, that's gonna do it.
chew this one.
There you go.
Don't eat this, Nancy.
She'll break her teeth.
We'll see.
Okay, another puzzle.
Mhm.
Tristan, it's on you.
Well, I
Pressure's
think
on.
I think there's more. We're supposed to do something with that. I think. No, we don't.
Is there
want
like yeah, I don't know. So
Yeah.
basically we just have to find these eyeballs. We have to just keep going around finding these eyeballs. Do we need to
Mhm.
talk to anybody before that to get clues? Or is it just something we just kind of click and figure it out?
I think the rest of the plot is mostly collecting eyeballs in various ways.
Yeah.
But I would guess some of it has to do with talking to people. I don't know.
All right. And candles are lit because we are out of power
Right.
because of a storm.
Mhm.
Which there was a scary figure in part 1, if you will recall. And in that
Well.
instance, Tristan, did you want to tell people what
It
happened?
was 6 months ago, Mike.
you
I was
were
startled.
visibly startled. We could tell.
Okay, we got this.
That's all I'll say about that. If people want to find out what happened, they can just go back and go to our YouTube channel and click under Archaeology Arcade playlist and then find part 1 of this. And you'll see what happens.
No.
If you're interested. I don't know.
There isn't even a secret entrance to this. Well, I guess there kind of is still. All right. Gotta get back out of here now.
It's a very interesting room.
Yeah.
We've spent a lot of time in this room.
That,
So are these
dump me out.
eyeballs?
that
say what?
dumps
Go
me
ahead.
out somewhere other than where I came in.
Okay.
That's what's
That
going
might
on
be
there.
interesting.
Yeah.
So these eyeballs are hidden throughout the entire house. So we don't have to just
Probably
stay in
the,
that room, right?
probably
Oh,
the cemetery.
That's an
too.
eyeball. That's an eyeball.
I think there used to be an eyeball there, maybe.
Was there?
I bet.
I don't remember.
Why is-
Oh, because
Some eyeballs do come out there, but we have to do something with the clock.
do we have to wind the clock with one of the clock winder keys?
I don't think these are clock winder keys.
Okay. Well, I'm just,
It's a thought.
just spitballing here.
Yeah.
So the
Um,
can does move when you do that,
Yeah,
right?
I think we already set it to a time
did
to
we?
get eyeball
Okay.
out. I think.
Oh, did we?
I'm not positive on that, but
Wow.
that's what I'm
No.
going
This
with for now.
I can't remember. We're gonna have to try to get all the eyeballs over again. then.
If someone will go and watch episodes 1 through 3,
On
Let
really
us
fast,
know.
really fast.
Barbara, yeah, just turn it to like fast, make
Oh.
it fast.
That sounds like there might be an eyeball in there.
Did your
First-
great uncle
oh,
by any chance
there you
wear
go.
a glass eye?
Now
Nice.
you're
Wore a
asking.
glass eye for as long as I can remember. Had a whole collection of them. Like to wear a different color every day.
Hmm. All right, we're making
How quirky.
you're making progress here. So these were like the easy ones to get,
The one we missed up until now.
Yeah.
right? Barbara says that she's not that fast to go and look through. That's okay. I guess if we wind up with, we just need to find one more and we can't figure out where it's at, then maybe
Something
it's the
Bruno
clock.
Bolet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the librarian's eye.
It's okay, Barbara. Don't worry.
No one's that fast.
All right, these are files.
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of eyes.
Just
Librarians.
eyes. Does it maybe, are these the clues? Are they in here?
She told us about a clue. The librarian's tale.
Here we
And
go.
she said
This
that.
one.
Librarian's
Oh,
tale.
nice.
There's luck.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a code.
So she mentioned that we have a book called Tired Eyes,
Is
and
that this?
that
No.
there was a clue in there. So I don't know if it's
Bet this is not.
maybe above the key. Looks like it
This
might
one?
be a book.
There you
Yeah.
are.
There it is. Table time will tell. Oh, a librarian's tale. Okay. Let's flip the
So
page.
these are all different activities we have to do.
Yeah. Okay. I love
To
this
get more
game.
eyes.
Yes. This
It's like, ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the font is bothering me a bit.
Wait, go back.
Yeah.
Back.
Time. Because it's magic, the librarian's eye. Well, maybe not.
Cards.
Right. This is
Items.
notes on that book, isn't it? On these books.
Yeah. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
I
Maybe
see.
the code was in there. But I don't see any code. for this one, anyways.
On the back, on the next page, it said something like the title's the key.
It isn't.
Title's the thing,
the
additions,
titles.
the hook.
The title's the thing. Additions, the hook.
So maybe like adding the numbers of every book that mentions an I. I don't know.
The title's the.
Because there was a little card catalog and they all had numbers. I don't know.
Okay.
That makes
I
sense.
don't remember. I don't remember when I last played this game.
It was so long ago you don't remember.
Yeah,
0, 0,
I do
0.
remember being frustrated with the eyeball situation.
I think we now feel your pain
Yeah.
in this.
We just 0, 0, 0 on the number, so we don't have enough numbers.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if
man.
you're it says addition's the key. So if you're adding them up, eventually you'll get to a higher number.
Okay, so we need to look up each of these books, maybe. Time will tell, Librarian's Eye, and then add
Each
them
of
up.
the other stories are like other things that we have to do.
Okay, so for this one, we just have to look in a librarian's tale to find the clue for the numbers. That's what we have to do.
We can't get into Librarian's Tale because it's locked.
Well, there's in that card catalog thing. I think it's something like the ones that mention eyes. You're adding.
Oh
them
wait.
up
Go
or
to
something.
Start over. Okay.
find there. Wait, 0, 0. Oh yeah.
All right. Let's try the eyes. You gonna do the math, Mike?
Oh God, you don't want me to do that.
All right.
I'll pull up my calculator.
My pocket calculator.
Yeah, my phone. We all have pocket calculators now.
Right.
So in the newer Nancy Drew games, does she just use her phone for everything now, like the mobile phone?
What do you mean? For everything?
You know, like now she has to have all these different devices.
Yeah,
like,
her phone functions change through time for sure.
she has different.
She always
apps.
has a bag.
A bag. Her phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Earlier than this, she had a PDA for a little while. Okay,
Right.
so 401.
401.
Not bad. Not bad.
608.
And 608. Okay. And 10.
10. 4. 511.
Okay.
6.
Okay. So that makes 1540.
1,
Hopefully it works.
5, 4.
Hey.
Oh wow! Good job! Wow! Look at you, Nancy Drew. People.
We're as smart as
Up to 11.
Now, how many more of these eyes do we have to get? What number are we on?
Like 19 probably.
A lot.
19 more eyes that we have to find
Just guessing.
on top of the
I'd have
11
to
that
look
we
at
already
the-
found.
The
We
chart
need
again.
14 more.
14 more.
14. Okay.
So 25 total.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Tristan just bought Shadow Ranch, so
That's
Do you
true.
think I could borrow
you
your
could just
keychain?
call it
The
around.
one that has Bruno's eye on it?
you want to borrow it?
No, we have to get
What
through it.
for?
Yeah,
Actually,
we have to do
I
the
really
cemetery
wants the
scavenger
eye.
hunt.
I
if
mean, it's
nothing else.
just so cool.
What if you break it?
If it's on a
On a
chain,
chain.
it can't be that fragile.
I don't think I want to take that chance.
He's like,
Sorry.
"Who are you? Why are you in my house?"
The box of your great uncle's things that you
What about the
sold to
defensive?
Zeke's curio shop. That was a no-no.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
he's definitely
What box of
suspect.
things? I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Wow, she's just revealing all her
Check out
cards.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
hand receipt from Zeke's that I found in the fireplace.
Put him on the defensive.
Well,
Give me the eye. I'll shut
somebody
up.
Screwed up somewhere because I
Yeah.
haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff? Get real.
You sold it because you needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot more than a hobby with me. I
So
could
sad.
make a lot of detective, Henry, but if you come clean,
Or
give me
that
eye.
tell me about Summer.
Give me that eye.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable. It drives me nuts.
How is she unpredictable?
I never know what's going to make her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs. You know, to
Remember
keep her
those?
occupied while I was
Yeah.
gone, right?
Yeah.
Well, as soon as
The
I got
diagnostic
there,
artifact.
She called and says her sound system just went bluey, and I had to buy her a new one because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then
you threw a bunch of Bruno's things into a box and sold it to that curio shop.
yeah.
Man,
Nah,
he
the
spent
truth
all
comes
his
out.
money on
Then she called and
CDs.
said she
Yeah.
also
Well, they
needed
used to
some
be
headphones.
expensive.
Next call, it was new
Maybe.
speakers. And now she
Are a lot of
expects me to buy her a
CDs or
flat screen
Mm.
He needs to
TV.
be more careful with his money.
Talk to her
Either way,
about
he
always
needs to
wanting
be more
like that.
careful.
She gets
Yeah.
really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, she'll.
And now she expects me to buy her a flat screen
Yeah.
TV. I remember that.
Yeah,
Flat screens
she's
is like a
the
big,
girlfriend
amazing
I've
thing.
Yeah.
Never will have, probably.
Remember
Look,
they had
you
the
don't need to go
MTV
telling Renee or any
Cribs,
of
that
those
show,
lawyers
and they
about
go to
selling that
celebrities'
stuff,
houses and
right?
they'd be like, "Look, I got this
I can't
new
just ignore what you did,
24-inch
Henry.
flat screen
I know. You
TV."
still want the glass eye?
Yes.
Whoa, flat
Go ahead.
screen.
It
It's all
worked.
yours. You want something?
Wow.
Take it and we're even. okay?
Man,
Nice.
Nancy's
Well,
vicious.
It's not like you sold off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it.
Yoink.
Nice. Another eye. 13 more to go.
I was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice.
I hate when adults use that word.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Hey,
creep.
Janine's here.
Oh, hey,
Do you know anything
Janine.
about
Hey,
the
Janine.
crystal skull that was in that box of junk you
Welcome
sold to Zeke?
back.
MTV
Is there a
Cribs.
crystal skull in that
Yeah,
box?
remember MTV Cribs?
Yep.
This is when we're going to announce our crib spinoff.
Found some smaller boxes.
Cribs and
So I was
cribs.
just-
Yeah.
Is it valuable?
All I really know for sure
There might
right
be
now
something
is
there,
that it's
actually.
missing.
Yeah, we just go to visit
Be just my
cemeteries.
luck.
Yeah.
And you
Sold
like,
something
and
that
you do it in
wasn't
the
junk
same
and
sort
a
of like, check
glorified
out this
trash
thing.
collector.
Or you check out a historic home and then go look at their graves.
I'll
Yeah.
let you get back to work.
Awesome.
I mean, there's nothing stopping us from doing it
Mm-hmm. Well,
except time.
Yeah.
Is the limit.
Yeah.
so now that we wheedled out the 12th one, I wasn't paying attention on whether or not he sold anything we needed.
Hello again.
I don't think he sold anything we needed. I think we were just like trying to.
That shovel over
Get
there
that
with the
eyeball
interesting
from
it. Right.
handle. Do you think I could borrow
Barbara
it?
likes the
Dr.
idea
Bolet
of
took
a
great
Cribs
interest
version
in
of an
that
old
shovel.
home.
Yeah.
I like the idea
Never
too.
used it.
Yeah.
Just like to see it hanging
Just
there.
go to like house museums and do it.
To dig up roots.
Yeah.
And then you get celebrities though to do the reveals, maybe.
You mean like tree roots?
I don't
No,
know.
I mean roots
Maybe.
like
If they do it.
tannin.
No.
Wherein? Roots that in the right
Like Justin
hands
Bieber or
are
someone.
very
How
special,
funny would that be?
Very powerful. However,
I don't know that he's
I don't
gonna be
You
on
know,
board, but
I mean, I'm just throwing names out here. So, you
I do
know.
always remember that apparently when he
What do you
visited
need
the Anne
mushrooms
Frank
for?
Museum, he signed.
Yeah, that's right.
Like Anne was a great girl.
Yeah.
I think she would have been a believer or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I
I did.
mean,
Yeah, I
maybe he
remember
would.
that. Yeah, she might have. I don't know. Yeah.
With big red dots. You might find one or
Barbara
two
says
here
we
in the
need to
garden,
find a
but you'll have
quirky
better luck
local
in the
celeb
boggy part of
to
the
do that.
cemetery.
Hmm.
You get
Dude, what are
more,
your quirky
no more,
local
no less,
celebs in
and I'll let you
Duluth,
borrow that shovel.
Minnesota? Like, do you guys
I
have
don't
any?
know that we have quirky
Or
local
just like
celebs.
a YouTube personality from Minnesota.
Deal.
Hmm.
Like that
You can
guy,
put him
doesn't
in
he?
this
Isn't there a
bag.
guy that does like Minnesota
How
comedy?
else may I
Like,
be of
hey, look how
service to you?
funny
I'll see you
Minnesota.
later.
Oh, you're thinking
Come
of
see
Charlie
me
Barron.
anytime.
Yeah, that guy.
That's
Maybe he'll do it.
Wisconsin.
Oh, whatever. Midwest.
He was pretty funny though.
Yeah. So if you're listening, You know,
And
that's a
your
good
Charlie
idea.
Barons.
Yeah, maybe we could, shoot us an email. We'll figure something out. We could do a collab.
Yeah. Why does it have to be in Minnesota?
I mean, it doesn't. It can be anywhere.
It was Barbara's idea.
I'm just thinking of anywhere, I mean, technically, I think it was kind of, it was both Barbara and mine idea, maybe.
I'm glad Tristan's doing this. This game stresses me out.
What am I supposed to do again besides spray them?
You
Just
just
shoot
want
off,
them all
spray
to
it.
be down.
But
But the second you get them all down, they're back up.
come on,
Even
Tristan.
just
You gotta
watching, I have anxiety.
Yeah, just click like mad. That's all I had to do.
yeah, there you go. That's what you got to do.
Good.
All right.
Barbara thinks we can find some local celebs in Tallahassee and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like there's more quirky people in Florida. I mean, it's
Wow.
known for.
Painted.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
Minnesotans are just staying inside, trying to avoid the cold.
Trying to stay
We
warm.
don't talk to people.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, Barbara's now insulted, Rachel.
I meant it as a compliment. More local flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we picking mushrooms?
That's
for
what
him?
I was doing.
We just
yes.
picked one,
I
right?
got one.
I was
How many do you have
too
to get?
concerned with the concept of
Going out.
cribs,
Oh, yes.
historic cribs.
What kind of mushrooms are these, Barbara?
Oh, there's one right there. Wait, let me seek it. Hold on.
Next one. Wait. Actually,
Damn it.
maybe I can pull it up.
Wait, you can pull it up and I'll seek it with my app.
Nope, I can't.
Oh,
It's in a bag now.
Yeah,
Well,
Barbara said get out your Seek app.
Yep.
I actually haven't used this in a while. So Seek is a great app. It's free, and basically you can download it on your phone. It's free. If you can scan any plant or animal, and basically it uses AI to figure out what it is.
Here you go, Mike.
Okay. This is standby. The only thing about the Seek app is okay, this is a giant California sea cucumber. is what Seek calls it. I don't know if it's right. I'm looking at the giant California.
Yeah.
So here's
We're
the thing.
supposed to be in New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean this could be invasive.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So it's not always.
Oh my gosh.
It's not just me anymore.
There it is. Rachel has officially joined the Scream Club. Welcome aboard. It's going to be our cold
Hey,
open.
Gator buddy.
Before
one right
my eyes.
It's probably going to kill me this time, isn't it?
I like how slow
Yep.
it was moving.
Oh,
too.
Jesus.
Gosh, it's so graphic.
That's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Please don't feed the
Oh.
alligators yourself.
Oh, wow.
How do you
Wow.
get it without angering them?
Oh, I
There
got
must
the
be a
mushroom
way.
already.
Oh, okay.
I was
you
just
got
going
it.
back and messing around, which
Oh, okay.
that's probably how most Floridians get bit by alligators, frankly.
And people do get bitten from time to time from alligators in
Yep.
Florida and in Louisiana. It happens. Although, have either, I mean, Rachel, you probably haven't, but Tristan, you've done work in areas where I know there's alligators
Mhm.
at. Have you ever, when you're in the field, encountered an alligator? And maybe Rachel, you have too. I don't know. I'm just,
Yeah, we did work at Natural Bridge, and there were alligators in the area. It wasn't like anything too alarming. Just anytime we were close to the water, we were very cautious, keeping an eye out. They weren't happy to have us around either. They were not happy. They had babies.
Barbara says she has too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Barbara
Nice.
definitely
I never
has.
have.
She's got stories.
And Rachel, you said you had not.
I didn't see an alligator the whole time I was in Florida.
I
I
think
was
that's like
trying so hard.
I think everybody who comes here, they like always try to find an alligator, but it's like the only time you really see one, I think, is if you're really deep out, in the bayous or in the swamps or somewhere, or if you go to like a alligator farm, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's the only time I think.
Yeah. I thought at that trail at UWF, I would see one for sure.
I've heard there's some out there. So Barbara says that she's had one alligator go under her vehicle that would not move. Oh man, I'd like to hear that story.
And manatees.
And manatees too. Wow.
They don't
Yeah.
go into your vehicles very
Barbara
much,
should
though.
be hosting this.
Hey,
Yeah, wow. 2
Did you
insults.
know
First she
that,
insults
Santa?
Barbara. Now she
Sure did.
insults
Well,
the
bless your heart.
Oh,
two
shoot.
of us.
Did
Wow.
Actually,
No one is
making the one
safe.
growing on the log
That's
sticking
true.
out of the stump
Yeah, I mean,
is
in
way
that
more
way,
worrying.
that's
Oh,
okay
my.
then, as long as you're
Yeah.
insulting
I
everybody.
forgot to warn you
So
about
what about,
Bernie, didn't I?
Other
By Bernie, you mean the
animals
alligator that almost
that
had
are
me for
dangerous,
dinner?
Rachel?
Yeah,
In
you
Minnesota,
did.
for example.
He's another
Um,
one of Dr. Bolet's
in
pets.
Minnesota, the
He
most
picked that
dangerous
log
thing
to
is
get
probably
Bernie's
the tick.
attention. Then
The
he killed
tick.
most animals.
I was thinking like the moose, because aren't moose?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
moose are
are
kinda
moose
freaky.
out here. It's
Should've
I
said
have seen
something,
some,
but I've
but
gotten so
it's
used to Bernie,
you don't
I
see
just
them that
plain
much.
forgot.
One time we saw them
Anyway,
swimming. which
Feel
was
free to
kinda
help
fun.
Oh,
yourself to
wow.
that
And we were in a
shovel.
canoe,
You earned
so.
it.
Wow.
I'll lead you to your
But
car.
yeah, I have never
Take care,
seen
hon.
bears out in the field in Minnesota, but I have seen some in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
But I've never had a bad encounter yet.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
But this past summer, actually, there was a bear that like had gotten into other people's food, so it knew, to go to people's bear barrels and stuff. And we had just gotten a new bear barrel for our program, and one of our crew members was out, and a bear just like mauled our bear barrel. Like,
Oh, man.
it tore it apart, and those are like hundreds of dollars.
Wow.
Did it get
And it was
inside?
scary. It was scary for her too.
Yeah, I bet. All right,
Yeah.
time for some grave robbing. I've got a shovel.
Oh boy. Barbara says that she's seen them over at St. Mark's Wildlife Refuge. She said it's a great place to see them. And then also, and she's encountered rattlesnakes.
Mm-hmm. Pygmy
I
rattlesnakes.
have actually encountered rattlesnakes and cottonmouths and black bear doing some monitoring, but not a alligator. I've seen alligators here in Florida though, like in the wild.
Yeah.
But I didn't get close to the. And I've found the remains of a deer once that was eaten by an alligator over in near Panama City, one of the state parks out there. I mean, I assume it was an alligator that ate it. I don't really know that, but that's what the ranger told me when I brought him the deer, or I told him about the deer. And Janine says the first visit to her thesis site had both.
That's where I
assume,
saw the alligators, actually, at her site. I don't know what I'm doing now.
I wasn't sure. You seemed confident.
I was making
The
progress for a
little
while.
book of stories has a suggestion.
Okay.
Let's see. I think.
We do
Oh
this one?
yeah. It's steps in the right direction.
All right.
You see, start where
Place
Charlie Wicker
bones are
sleeps.
buried.
Tread lightly
Okay.
on the ground that sinks and seeps.
Seeps.
Charlie will give you directions, but count on my shovel to find the way. When you find the place, what is that?
Monumental task awaits.
Okay.
All right. So people should not go and dig in cemeteries.
No,
That's against the law, actually. I guess unless they're like, they're relocating graves. That happens sometimes in
so don't
in certain
dig
situations.
in cemeteries without a permit.
Without a permit. Yeah.
So is this going to be the Wickers?
Oh, it said
Looks
you
like
had to
no.
dig, and I think it's going to be outside, wouldn't it? You would think
it
it'd be outside. I mean, it says the ground sinks, so, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, there's one area that you go to and it says Charlie Wicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Slumber
just saw it
Gardens.
recently, but
Slumber Gardens. Yeah. Yeah. So recently, actually last week, we got a call from a concerned citizen, and he's reporting a cemetery out north of Pensacola in a town called Beulah, an area called Cantonment. But anyway, so he told us there's a cemetery out there, and he's kind of concerned about some trails that were being built near and around it, and he just wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be any sort of impact. So he actually came to our museum, and he got our public archaeologist contact information. So he sent her an email, gave us the coordinates. So we went out there and we checked out the cemetery, and it was a clearly marked cemetery with fencing around it. And it had been obviously had some issues with some of the headstones, but overall it was in fairly decent shape. They were, they had obvious landscaping was happening. And so the gentleman who had contacted us, he actually met us out at the site. And so he told us that there was actually another cemetery, like right down this little trail, just off to the side. And so we followed him down the trail, and sure enough, like we found this headstone just sitting there. And then we walked further in this area, and it was really overgrown with brush, and we could see all these depressions in the ground. And then we found, I think, 3 or 4 headstones kind of scattered about, but it didn't clearly, the whole area, those depressions were all marking unmarked burials, basically. And what happens over time is, for people who don't know, is coffins that are made out of wood, over time they rot and decay, and they cave in, basically, and that causes the ground to actually slump down inside of it. And so it will leave those kind of depressions in the ground to let you know that that's where, and they were all in a line too. So anyways, we went back and we looked to see if this other cemetery had been listed on a state database that the state of Florida maintains, where it lists all archaeological sites and cemeteries and other historic resources. And we looked on there, and the one cemetery that had been overgrown was actually not listed on this file. And so we did some research based on some of the names we found on the tombstones, and we found out that this part of the cemetery was actually the African American section of the cemetery, that they were actually segregated. So the one that was fenced in was where the white people who had lived in this town of Muskogee, which is basically a lumber town. It was a boom town in the early 1900s that had about 500 people that lived in it at one point. But then when the lumber industry went under around the 1920s, 1930s, the town just, people left. So it became this kind of ghost town. So anyway, so what we're working on now is making sure that this African American section of this cemetery is listed on the site file. And we're also getting in contact with the land managers and as well as some descendants who have actually since contacted us about this area to see if we can't get some more regular sort of maintenance and landscaping going on. So African American cemeteries are actually abandoned and neglected, or unaccounted for. African American cemeteries are a really big issue, really across the United States, but especially here in Florida. Our organization has done a lot with that one issue. So if people know of really any cemetery that they think maybe the county or the city or even the state doesn't know about, they can actually go on to our website. And there's a resource on there called the Florida Cemetery Inventory. And you can fill out a online form to let us know the name of the cemetery, any information you have about it. We can go see if the state has a record of it. And if not, then we can go out there and make sure that it gets on there. So that's a good resource for people. And I'll put a link to all that stuff in the video description whenever we post this on our YouTube channel. Oh, lots of questions from Barbara, I think.
Yeah, okay, that's really interesting. But just so Tristan, I think Tristan's having some trouble. So I do want to talk about what Barbara's saying in the chat. But I want to help Tristan out. I sent him a text, but he didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
But there are cardinal directions written on the headstone that you're following. So if you go back out and you look at his grave.
Oh, I was trying to follow the numbers.
There it is.
The number is being shown with the fingers. Oh.
So it's the cardinal direction, and then the fingers tell you how many steps to go in that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention to any of this.
It's all right.
So, but I do.
Out.
But I do want to say there's some comments in the our stream chat. Barbara said, "I guess Tristan, you and Barbara are going to go out next week with some dogs to look for a cemetery." Can you tell us more about that? That sounds interesting.
Well, we we're asked by some folks who remember where their family cemetery was at to come out and see if we could find any sign of it. And we didn't see any sign of it, but it's very overgrown, so it's not impossible. So we actually know someone who has trained dogs to find bodies for like FBI investigations and things. And she likes to train her dogs. And part of that training is she can bring them out and help us find potential burial sites. And so these dogs can actually smell human remains. I think one of her dogs had a record of finding like 1,000-year-old burial or something.
Wow,
so
that's
their
amazing.
noses are pretty amazing. There are limitations, but she knows very well what kinds of things can interfere with their results. So she's going to come out and hopefully help us locate or confirm that the cemetery is here, and then we can kind of move forward with helping out the descendants a bit more.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Well, we don't have cadaver dogs right now.
Nope.
So instead we just have
And
directions.
we're not looking for a body. That's important to note.
No body.
And Barbara says that she actually put a link to the Florida Historic Cemetery inventory on the stream chat. She also says that that you all will post some photographs on your social media with more info about how all that works. And you can check that out by going to their Facebook page, which is just Florida Public Archaeology Network North Central. That's how you can find that info.
I think I missed something.
So
Southwest, northwest. Oh, the numbers on the fingers is how many times to go that direction.
yeah.
Got it. That makes more sense.
Uh,
Then we do north once. South. East. Well, that didn't work.
no.
So maybe it is just one.
West, north, east, south, west.
I did that once though. North. East.
Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Hit a wall immediately.
Well, reset me, please. There we go.
Oh, Nancy Drew.
Oh, Nancy.
This game always does this. It's like, let's check your memory. How good is your memory?
I've written this
Yeah.
down now.
Okay, I was gonna say, how do you remember all this?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I play with my friends sometimes, and we like over Zoom like this, and we take pictures of it with our phones.
Count on my shovel to find the way. When you find the place, a monumental task awaits.
Okay, yeah, I think you're on the right track.
Seems like it, except it kicked me out before.
So, okay.
For the north.
North,
Two.
yeah.
Maybe I went one too far.
1, 2, yeah, and then turn again.
East.
Wait. Yeah.
One east. South.
And then south.
West. 2. North.
Such a creepy shovel. Like, what is this technology, do you
Right.
think? Are there magnets in the
Man,
ground?
imagine if we had this for doing actual archaeology.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, just one more.
Yep.
We're getting there.
It hasn't kicked me out yet.
I was wondering if maybe you just got too, like,
Oh,
when you did south, if maybe you clicked too far down the screen and that's why it kicked you out.
yeah. That's maybe
That should be it.
maybe the case. So now what?
Dang it.
Uh,
Well, now I got nothing.
oh man. So does it kick you out as soon as you screw up?
No,
It kicks you out?
I think
No,
it
have
lets
to
you go
all the
for.
way-
I think it lets you go for a while before it'll kick you
Oh
out.
my gosh.
How far into the letters did we get?
All the way. I reached the end and like, well, I don't know what to do
Oh.
now.
Now let's move to. Two, three. Okay. 2, 1, 2,
Testing our accounting skills here.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Not a lot of math in archaeology.
1, 2, 3. All right.
I'm in a very different part of the map now, so.
Okay,
East.
so maybe you're doing the right thing then.
Maybe I was off before.
Are you sure you wrote the cardinal directions down correctly?
Pretty sure I checked.
Because last time I thought I wrote down something correctly, but I did not. And I was sure of it.
Wait, wasn't that 2?
Did I go too many? Dang
I
it.
don't know.
Wait, is there any more directions you need to go?
No, that was it.
Oh, what the?
West, north, east, south, west, northwest, south, east, northeast, north, east, south, west.
That's right.
No, there was one missing. Now now
we'll do it. So I am not the only one who writes down things incorrectly.
yes.
And Tristan's not the only one who screams.
Nope.
We're all flawed.
You're all now. Well, actually, you haven't. The only. So yeah, the only thing you haven't done wrong, Rachel, is be incorrect about your notes. I
'Cause
don't
she's
think your
got the
notes have
guide
ever
up.
Failed us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get on my high horse or anything. But
yeah,
I know a lot
I
about
mean,
Nancy Drew.
That's true. You are the expert. She plays it all the time. She reads about it online.
Yeah. He used to be an active member of the message boards.
fan clubs.
What was your username for your for your
It's a good question.
you don't remember?
No.
Was it just R Hines? Like something easy like that?
I don't know. It could have been something to do with like sleuth or Detective Rachel. I don't know.
Oh, Detective Rachel. I like it. Can we just call you that from now on?
Yeah. My friends that I worked with in the park service, they'll call me Ranger Rachel.
Ranger Rachel.
Hey.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, right.
Already.
Kristen did it.
Yeah, you see this depression in the ground? That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. It's a thing. It
Yeah,
happens.
you shouldn't dig here.
No. So there's not a body. Oh, it's not a body. So this
Well,
is
could
the
be
hard.
Still.
It seems like this shovel would break pretty easily. You know what
Just
I mean?
did.
It just did, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's a key.
Oh,
Oh,
I was looking at her.
what an eye to like wear around.
Yeah.
And all that for an eye?
All that for an eye.
What if he wanted
Seems
to
like they could have given us 2.
What if he wanted to wear it? You have to go out here and dig it up?
Yeah.
Why did he hide his eyes so carefully? Well, I guess we'll find out when we find out what they unlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's kind of funny that we're like, we can figure out who this skeleton was. Actually, we're going to be on the trail of these eyeballs now.
Yeah. Eyeballs.
And that the people living in the house haven't been like, could you please leave?
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as they should have kicked us out a long time ago, but especially
Yeah.
digging up their ancestors, that should have been. They should have been like, get out of here.
Instead, they're like, yeah, go in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite bone shovel.
Did we ever give the mushrooms to that lady? Or what are we supposed to
Yeah,
do?
that's how we got the
Yeah.
shovel.
We did that?
That's how we got the shovel.
Wow. I wasn't paying attention to that part. I think I was talking that part.
No.
Yeah.
Wires and
You're not-
springs.
You're so quiet. You're so timid and shy.
I know. Always. All right. What's this one? Key to the
That's true.
statues. Oh, I need to stop
Yeah.
watching. I keep switching back to the Twitch one. So like a little bit behind.
You're a little behind.
Yeah. All right.
And the inside's a tiny emoji, but I can't tell what it is. My eyes are too bad. Maybe you guys can see it.
So this drawing count feathers. Okay.
Oh, right.
Oh, there we go. So you had to move that.
Like, oh, there we go.
I feel like
Oh,
we've
we
done
all
some of
immediately
this.
know how it works.
What did you just like push it or something?
Nothing's
I don't know.
happening.
Nothing's happening.
So they are all.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Tristan's got it.
Yeah.
And then the instructions are in the book.
Yeah, to listen to the sound.
The key to the statues and the statues and the key.
Yeah. Levers are pulled, solutions compound. A wet feather stands up, another falls down. You won't need to peek if you listen to sound.
Aha.
Inside this drawing, a solution is found. So that's the shape I assume we want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get a key.
And I think if you turn around, you see it.
One is up.
Oh yeah.
So creepy.
So it's 3 and 4.
Oh.
Oh, man.
No.
I have no idea. I hate these
A
puzzles.
wacky looking buzzard.
Go back to the book. Let me take a picture. Did you take a picture of how it's supposed to look? I guess as soon as it works, it would just work, right?
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So
All
two
right.
tall ones.
2 back.
You
and
won't
then-
need to peek if you listen to sound.
Yeah, it's doing some clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the little click, like the higher pitched click, means they're going out maybe, and the other click is like it's skipping it.
Or it's changing by
Pretty close.
it's changing by the number of clicks. So each of them has 3 states. Back, halfway, and all the way out. This feels overly complicated the way I'm thinking of it now, though. What was that sound?
So that was like the last two moved because those last two were like do do
Being
do do.
reset, maybe?
I think it just moves them one when you hear the higher click, and when you hear the lower click, it skips over.
But it does it in pairs. That sometimes it'll do a single. Oh,
So that
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
nice.
a genius.
Well done, Tristan.
Yeah. You're also the only one who declared that.
Well, somebody has to. If I don't, who will?
No, that's pretty good. You're
All
definitely
right.
good at puzzles.
Yeah.
Well, that was pure luck.
All right. I didn't want to say it, but you're right.
Those kind of puzzles annoy me.
Oh,
Yeah. So do we get all 4? Do we get 4 from this, or is it just that one?
Question.
That'd be awesome. Oh, nice.
nice. Oh, thank God.
Man,
Gonna end on a high note.
Yeah.
Yeah. This could have been depressing.
We're gonna up our eyeball count for the
Yeah,
end of
it's
the
really
episode.
I feel like we should have gotten more than one for the other one
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
you know?
really.
Or you know,
That
You
one
two
was
should have.
more labor intensive, I think.
yeah,
For me, anyway.
Okay, we only need 8 more now.
yeah.
Just for
Oh,
good measure. Reset the puzzle so people
For old
can't.
time's sake.
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
All right, dude, we're doing good. We got about 5 more minutes until we hit our hour, so maybe we can find one more before we call episode or part 4 of this. Which means that we may have, obviously, we'll have one more part at least
Oh,
for this one.
I know. Okay. So there's a poster of teeth.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And
In that
there's a
room.
2 story in the book.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, there's a story.
2 story. Let's go to the story.
I feel like that's a Pixar movie, isn't it?
Get in your bag.
Tooth story.
Yeah.
Should be.
It's like a version of Toy Story about
Uh-huh.
dental hygiene. It's like a toothbrush.
Yeah.
I did used to watch a show called Timmy the Tooth. That was like a toothbrush and like some tooth, like a tooth. Like Timmy, obviously. And he would have different adventures. Then there was like, I'm pretty sure the evil person was a cavity. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. You know.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I would get out Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. You know, CDs and Blockbuster. This was the 90s, early 2000s. Flat screen TVs, MTV Cribs.
Mm-hmm.
We've covered a lot of well, it just brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, really is a history.
Grave robbing, all the things that kids used to do.
All the good stuff.
Are you giving up on the
He's
tooth
going to
thing?
look at the tooth
Tooth chart.
poster.
Oh, the tooth poster? Because I took a picture of permanent teeth
Oh,
history
good,
thing in that
'cause-
book. Let me take a picture of this. Oh my god.
Lower left,
better-
right canine.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe you should take a picture because I don't think it would be useful me taking a picture of this.
Was he a dentist or did I just make this up?
I think he was doctor. Maybe isn't he like a doctor?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So he's a dentist
we-
that made little models and dressed up as iguana and was a member of a crew.
I mean, we mentioned us needing to find someone very quirky to do our new reboot.
Bruno
of-
Bolet, the
This
ghost
is
of
the
Bruno
guy.
Bolet. And his
Perfect.
sidekick iguana.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, lower right, 6 from the right.
You trying to memorize this?
I'm going writing it down, or you can write it down if you want.
Oh.
But
No, I took a
Let's-
picture of it.
okay, but we still need to figure out.
A lot. But I can't hear
He's speechless.
you. Tristan, we can't hear you.
I can't handle this
Well.
anymore.
Okay, there you go.
He just threw his computer across the room.
we hear the microphone slam down.
All right.
And his headset slam down. Oh, Barbara says, she points out that we could use
Oh yeah.
theology class skills.
Good point, Barbara.
There.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need a picture of this, Mike.
I took a picture of that, and I took a picture of the teeth. But I
Take a
think
picture of this one?
we're at.
Okay, we'll do it next time.
I was gonna say, I think we could do it next time.
All right.
Oh, wait, I didn't get the first page though,
Right.
but we can always come back.
We'll have
'Cause
lost
we're
it by
at
then.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're at our hour, so I think this is a perfect place to stop. And when we come back, we can maybe read up on our osteology a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
we can
and talk about-
carbon isotopes. Or
Totally, yeah, we could talk about so much stuff with teeth because that is a thing in archaeology. Of course, finding human remains, but there's a lot you can learn from human remains. So yeah, that's going to end part 4 of this. We're going to have you back, Rachel, obviously, for part 5. And then we have a couple other Nancy Drew games that we're planning on doing in the future. But then next week, we are going to have another Archaeology Arcade. Let me bring up the information on that. It's going to be on February 4th at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, right back here on Twitch. We are bringing back Janine Johnston. She's going to join us to play the survival horror game Forewarned. This is one that Janine actually told us about. So we're super excited to have this. I think there's going to be a lot of screaming, especially from Tristan, probably from me too. But this game, apparently we're going to have to raid Egyptian temples for treasure. Which, brings up a lot of ethical.
That alone makes you want to scream.
Yes, I know. Terrible. And then the week after that, we actually have another one scheduled on February 11th. We're going to be playing No Man's Sky with geoarchaeologist Jordan Chapman. So we look forward to doing that too. So as always, if you want other episodes of Archaeology Arcade, you can always go to our YouTube channel. It's just Florida Public Archaeology Network. You can catch all those episodes there, all the other online content that we do videos, we put them up on there as well. And then if you like what you see, subscribing is always really helpful so more people can find out about it. So I want to thank Tristan, Rachel, appreciate you coming on. And then we will pick up where we left off for part 5 whenever we schedule that. Hopefully sometime later this month.
Yep, sounds good.
All next month. There's only 3 days left of this month.
Yeah.
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 Hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye all.
And good to talk to Barbara and Janine.
Yeah. See you.